Hey folks, Brian here, EMF Protection. I want to give you a visual of my workspace. There are some interesting things on that desk we'll take a look at in another video. Today I want to focus on magnetic fields, AC magnetic fields. So we're going to go under the desk for a minute. I'll be right back with you. So this is me on a normal work day, stretching out my feet, kind of playing footsie with the power cord, pushing my feet up against the wall. You might find you do this too. Sorry about the pants. I was working outside today and just got an idea to do this video and should have put on something nicer for the video. However, I think I'm getting the point across about feet and where they dangle in your office. So we just saw my feet dangling down here like they do on a daily basis, hour after hour as I'm working. And you know, it looks all innocent. It's just a couple of things coming out of the wall. I mean, I play footsies with that power cord and that wall all the time. So I'm going to reveal something that is going on here. This is a device that measures magnetic fields in 3 dimensions. So I've just put that device on top of where my foot was resting, and there is a massive magnetic field. Now, if I pull this back a little bit further away, that's going to drop off significantly. So magnetic fields drop off real fast. But even at 2, that is significantly high. And if I try to remind myself to put my feet a foot and a half away from there, I find in the day I'll catch myself cozying up to that black box again. Just mindless, not even thinking about it. So I could pull this back a little further, but my feet are not going to always be under my chair like this. And, that's a much better reading. So what do? Well, with this device, we're going to take a look at how can we affect the space to get rid of that. So if I move the box away, you can see that it drops down. Now it's a foot away. It's down to 0.6. I want to be lower than that. So if I unplug it, what happens? We're down to 0.58. But if I go closer to that wall, it starts to climb again. So is it this thing? That's the power line that runs internet through the electricity of the wall, and I can show a video on that later. I unplugged that and it went higher. This is confusing. Now I'm going to lean it up against the wall. That's huge. I'm not using anything in the outlet. My computer's not plugged in. I'm not catching a magnetic field from my desk or anything on it. These things are not powered up, so they're not providing any magnetic field. I don't have anything in the floor. So I'm going to go look on the other side of the wall. So leaving this office, we're going to go into the hallway. The carbon monoxide detector. Right on the back side of that outlet where my feet are. So I'm going to pull that out. Let's go back in here. What do we got? Wow, 0.43. So look, let's plug these guys back in. And I've plugged my computer back in, and it looks like the computer cord is creating that high magnetic field and not the D-link. So I'm going to run this switch mode power supply all the way over and away, and I see that the further I push that away, the more I drop that down. These are providing a little bit of magnetic field. Now if I put that on the floor, so this is where my feet were cozying up against that box, I'm a lot more comfortable with that. And if I bring that back a little further, I'm a lot more comfortable with that. So, moral of the story, these guys aren't your friend. Put them as far away as you can as possible. And be cautious and aware of what's on the other side of the wall. Now look, these products are sold to us and they follow industry guidelines. But industry guidelines and standards don't recognize studies that have taken place about magnetic fields and how AC magnetic fields are stressors on our body's immune systems. And they can lead to what are called disease endpoints. So, people are doing this all the time. Now, look, I didn't drop dead from doing this, for the time that I've worked at this desk. However, over long periods of time, this stuff is cumulative. And where else are there magnetic fields in my house that are close to where I'm sitting by, sleeping by, working by on long periods of time? These are the kinds of things that we mitigate. And without this handy device, I wouldn't have been able to know that. So these are the kinds of great things that we uncover when we come out and inspect your home. You learn tons of information that we've been educated on, and all for a very good cause, yours and your family's health. Thank you for watching.